growing up, yeah. This is for the one who ain't never had a love, yeah. This one's for the girl who don't feel like she's enough, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one's for the cool kid playing on the school team, crying to himself cause he never had the prom queen. Head full of wants, but they said it's just a pipe dream, yeah. This one's for the kids like me, they ain't never had one day. The ladies always turn their cheek, but they ain't let the fat ones sing. This one's for the kids like me, kept working when they had nothing. When people try to take their dreams, they stuck it to them, please don't change. For the nerd.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Alex Cuesta Show. How's everybody doing out there on this Wednesday, October 8th, 2025, episode number 181? David is back again. Hi, David. How are you?
Hi, I'm not bad. There's a lot of things going on in the internet world that we're probably not going to touch on tonight.
Not
like
today.
like Hassan possibly shocking his dog for leaving the air. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw
don't know
bits
if
and
you saw
pieces
that.
about Hassan Piker just being a giant. Like, he was already a piece of shit, but there's
thing
different
is, though,
levels. And thing is, when you fuck with animals like that, everybody turns on
That's
you.
what gets the white
Everyone.
women to turn on you right there.
Don't matter if they think you're a cute terrorist. Now that
Yeah,
you're hurting
exactly.
animals.
Exactly.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
no, a whole bunch of stuff's been going on. I actually need to watch this YouTube video, which is Steamed Hams, but it's a critically acclaimed feature film. I
Interesting.
don't know if you remember the meme of Steamed Hams, the Simpsons meme
Yes.
from a while ago. That was
It's
very
a
big.
feature film.
This was released two weeks ago. It's like 43 minutes long, and it looks like it's actually good. So I need to watch it.
I don't know. You know, it's interesting. As I was thinking about today and after everything that's gone on, I was really tempted, Dave, to edit the Jets out of our intro. I'm so fucking tired.
Now you can keep them in. I'm not gonna watch the rest of the season unless I need to, but you can keep them in.
Do I get to say I was right in a sad way?
Not necessarily, because you weren't right about the thing that's the biggest killer, which is our defense.
I wasn't right about the defense, but I was right about Justin
killer.
Fields being hot fucking garbage. He sucks.
He's still better than a lot of quarterback play we've watched a while ago. Look, he is.
He's the numbers lie. He gets garbage time numbers.
He gets a lot of garbage times numbers, but it's not like we've had any chance to run our offense in general. Like he hasn't been good.
The defense has been terrible.
Like there have been first drives which are very good. You know, we end up with 3 points and everything like that.
Stuff like that.
And he's had, don't get me wrong, he's not good enough. He's not going to be a franchise QB unless he shows something later in the season. But like when it comes to the problems of this Jets team, he is definitely not the number.
He's like the fifth.
Yeah, probably.
Fourth or fifth. But he's not like, people make it seem like, oh, he's nothing. Like, he's the fourth or fifth problem. When Tyler Egglestat, I can't say his name. Eggstrand. When Tyler Eggstrand only lets you throw the ball 14 times and a half that you're trailing the whole time, then you're bad. Then he thinks you're bad. Yeah, I get it. The whole entire thing is a run concept. But if you're getting down, you need to trust your quarterback to plant your foot and throw. And the thing is with him, it's not his arm. It's not his athleticism.
It's his processing.
Honestly, it's a little bit of his accuracy, but the processing is the problem with the
accuracy, because his accuracy
he's late on
has
everything.
Been fine most of the time.
He's just late on everything, and even the throws that he makes, he's late, and it's that's the problem. He can't read ahead. So again, I mean, unfortunately, I was right, because the bottom line is all of those woes can go away if your quarterback's a stud, right? You can have a bad defense, and still win games, because we saw Peyton Manning and Drew Brees win Super Bowls with bad defenses,
or just look
or would be
better.
Yes. So, I mean, he's not helping. Is he the biggest problem? No, we have the worst safeties in football. That is probably the biggest problem. That we have the two worst safeties, and it's not even close.
Our linebacking core has not been good at all.
Our linebacking core, and we get calls that aren't real because we're bad. So, that's part of it. Bad teams get calls. So
anyway, don't want to.
Anyway, we can go on, but if we'll bring in our guest, and our guest will have comments about this because he's also
caveat ties. Broncos are looking very good this year. Bo Nix has not been performing the way he's supposed to, but Broncos are looking very good this year.
I'll say this about Bo Nix, though. They have film, and he's still playing well. When you're a quarterback in
Well
year
enough.
2,
He hasn't been great.
well enough.
But well enough.
But in year 2, when they have film and you could still be positive, then you
Yeah.
can continue to be better. So, but Bo Nix is also 63, so who knows how long he's going to be in the league. He turned 30 in college. So, but real quick, last week I was solo. I talked to Ryan Travelpiece, Dutchess County legislator over at District 2, and we had a good conversation. He's running again. I had to be nice and buttoned up and do a real interview, and it's fun every once in a while to not be rambunctious and cursing and whole bunch. But everyone, definitely, if you're in this area, if you're in the Poughkeepsie, I believe Pleasant Valley, not Hyde Park, maybe. I don't know the exact area of District 2 because it's county, not local. But if you're in Ryan's district, please go and support him. But we are going to bring in our guest because he's one of our good friends. He's someone that has been on the show, but I don't know if I want to introduce him as an artist formerly known as, or if I want to talk about his new name, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's bring him in. He is SideEFCT. My brother, what's going on?
What's good, man? What's good? What's up, Alex? What's up, Dave?
What's
Good
up?
to see you guys again.
Well, everything's going well. So our man over here hanging out in Los Angeles, doing his singing thing, writing, a lot of producing, engineering, editing, and stuff going on right now. So we appreciate you as always jumping on. Like we said before, I love that you're out there doing your thing. You're successful right now. What you have done, it takes a ton of balls, and you're seeing the value in what you've done. So I want to get an update on you, because when we had you on last year at some point, maybe a little longer, you used to be LA Meek, and then like you were vibrato, and now we're so explain the evolution of what we've had going on here.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So yeah, I originally was LA Meek, and at that time it made sense because my middle name is La Meek, so it was just kind of obvious. But then I switched my name to Vibrato for a little while. I don't know if you guys know, but vibrato is just the alteration between pitches of a note. And in my space, in this music space, I'm able to do so much. So I just felt that vibrato fit me. I'm able to go from an artist to a songwriter to a producer to working on movies and stuff, So it just made sense. But when I would introduce myself as vibrato to people, like 9 times out of 10, I always got like a what? Say that again? What is it? Like, you know what I mean? Like it just wasn't sticking, And I caught heat from my guys for that kind of, guys is making money, whatever. But
of course.
Then I was recording an artist that I work with named Ronnie. And while he's singing, he's like, going through melodies and stuff, and he just blurbs out the word like side effect. And then it's just like hit me. I'm like, side effect. That's hard. Like, hard. So then like I'm thinking about it, and it just continued to make even more sense, just because like where I am in my life right now is kind of a side effect of the original journey that I was on and what I came out here for. A lot of things that we end up in life are most often a side effect of whatever it is we were originally pursuing. So, just thinking about it in that aspect, it just made sense, and it fit me, and it's hard. And I've talked to a few different people with that name and gotten their opinion, and I've never once got a, what was that? What did you say? Like, you know what I mean? So, and the music that I'm making now is completely different as well. So it fits the music even more, which is why I like it so much. So
and it's a lot of it is too, especially with music and things that have to do with art, there's a feel to it, right? Like if something feels good, then you're going to be at your best. Like, and like you said, the responses, the reaction, you want that, because if you're getting those responses from your boys when you go and introduce yourself on stage, the last thing you want is for people to be going, huh, what is that? Like, you don't want people to think. Like, more
exactly.
the less people got to think, the better off you are, right? Everyone can understand side effect. Like, and I like that. I think it's good. I think that you're going to have success there. So when you said that your sound is coming in different, are we expecting like death metal? Are we expecting you to come in like screaming and like going and touring with Korn and Ronnie Radke and stuff like that?
Not that different. Not that different. So for those who are familiar with my music already, people know me for making rap music. You know what I mean? A melodic rap music, most similar to like Atlanta
Mhm.
rap, things like
Mhm.
that. But like even at that time, I've always wanted to sing. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of what I've fallen into, especially being a songwriter. I'm mostly writing for singers. You know what I mean? So I've had to kind of adjust and grow my vocal
Mhm.
talent. You know what I mean? And the things that I've learned over the past year really has helped me grow so much, and like the music just has more meaning. You know what I mean? I feel like as a rapper of any kind, you get put into this
Yep. Yep.
box, like you have to talk about these things, you have to mention this car, and you know
Mhm.
what I mean? And it's like, while I like those things, it just wasn't fully authentic to who
Mhm.
I am. You know what I mean? So with this singing, I'm able to explore and break more boundaries this
So
way.
you're going from a rapper that could sing to a singer that could rap. Like you're kind of like flipping that on its head, right? Where instead of like doing a singing breakdown,
Exactly.
you're gonna sing and rap as your breakdown. It's just we're gonna get that third verse as a little
Exactly.
spit instead of the third verse as melody singing. Like
You
I
already
like it.
know.
I
You
like it. I'm
already
looking
know.
forward. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I gotta hook you up with one of my boys back at home. You probably know him. He's my age. Gotta hook you up. He's been singing for
Oh, for
years.
sure.
I think you guys would get along and you'd have some fun. We'll hook it up.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll hook it up.
Yeah,
I
connect those
Mhm.
always
dots,
do.
man.
Always do. So when can we expecting Side Effect to be dropping some new music, and where can we find it when you drop it?
So right now I don't have a specific date, but I'm looking more towards the first quarter of next year or the second quarter of
Mhm.
next year. I just know I want to get music out to begin
Yep. Yep.
branding this new me. You know what I mean? But also with that, with the growth and the evolution on like the skill side of things, you know, people have seen me release music before and they've seen my music
Yeah.
videos
Yeah.
before. So now when I go about it, it has to be at another
Yes.
level. I've been in LA since 2021, so the product that I put out has to
Yep.
Mhm.
reflect that. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just being patient, taking my time with things, and I'm working on a million different projects at once. So I also have to find the time to do that as
So,
well.
what are the challenges and what is easier about being out in LA and doing it? Because we've seen a lot of your videos, and a lot of it was back when you were in North Carolina, right, or South Carolina, wherever you, North Carolina,
Mhm.
right? You were there, and that's where
Yeah,
you
North
really started
Carolina.
with LA Meek, and you did a lot of videos over there when you were coming up, and you did some in
Mhm.
LA and things like that. But now that you switched it up, now that you've been in the industry for a minute, um, obviously one of the challenges, like you said, like you're in LA, your quality's got to be that style, right? Like you can't have the same quality. But is there some parts that are easier with obviously running the studio and connections you made in terms of trying to get this done and getting these videos done and put out properly and in good time through the right channels?
Mhm. Well, that's actually a very good question.
I try every once in a while.
um, I really say, like, and this is for anybody out there that's thinking about leaving home and pursuing a dream. Like, LA is great and it's wonderful in the respect that you could be in a Walmart and run into the director of
Yeah, yeah,
something. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Run into James Cameron, or you could be in a Publix and run into Chris Brown,
Mhm.
kind of thing, and not even just them. I say those names because people are familiar with it, but you just have a much higher chance of being in the room of someone that you need to be in
Yep,
the room
yep,
with.
yep.
You know what I mean? It's been times where I've had opportunities put on my plate literally just because I'm in the room.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And I'm able to do something. So, LA is great in that way, but at the same time, you still have to go and get it,
Absolutely.
because this you could be in the same room as this person, but that don't mean they want to
Yep.
talk to you. You know
Yep,
what I
yep.
mean? So you still have to be that person to go hustle and go get it, and whatever it is. And then another thing is with LA and like Hollywood, there's really you got to know how to
Of
play the
course.
game. You know what I mean?
You're not the
Like
only one coming to
having
these
on
people and
those.
asking for something, right? Like, you gotta know how to
Exactly.
do it, and why should they work with you over that other dude who may be just as talented, maybe just as marketable? Like, why should they pick you to take their time?
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. And a big part of that is like the look test, is what I call it. Like as you're walking up to somebody, they're gonna judge if they even want to look your way on your way
Yeah,
Mhm.
up to
yeah.
them. You know what I mean? So back home, I used to be able to get away with not dressing my best, you know what I mean, to go meet somebody. But out here, it's like advantageous because they're more willing to listen to you. And sometimes you might be going up there to have one conversation, and just because you got this ring or something like that, the conversation is something totally different that bring forth a lot more money. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's weird, but out here that stuff matters for real.
It's funny. We were
It's very weird.
texting a little while back, and you made me laugh when you're like, it's funny now that I used to be the dude sending my mixtapes and my SoundCloud to all these people that I thought had connections, and now I'm that guy that's getting them.
Literally.
And it's like, it's funny. So how does that feel? Does that like, because obviously you're not where you want to be, right? Like, no, like we want, Dave and I also want everyone to know SideEFFect. I want SideEFFect to be up there. And when SideEFFect drops his album, it's like, okay, Taylor just dropped hers, Ed Sheeran, Young Thug, and also SideEFFect is about to jump on there too, right? Like, we want that for you. But is there some sense of validation a little bit when you're getting some of these young artists that are looking to you and saying, I think that you can give me at least a leg into this industry?
Mm-hmm. I mean, again, it's weird, and it's kind of just like, when you go to buy that Mercedes AMG, to you, it's like, it's normal. You're just going to go buy a car, you're riding that car. But when you're in that Mercedes AMG, the people on the outside are looking at you like you're somebody, you know what I mean?
You're chopping up a little bit. You're chopping up. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on. You're a little bit choppy, like robotic.
Yeah. Might be a connection thing. I don't know.
Could be. Yeah, leave and come back real quick.
Yeah, you leave and come back.
Nah, but yeah, no. So I just want to say what's up to Nate over there. Caveat, you guys are over there. We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, I don't know if hip hop, R&B, singing is your style, but if you have any questions about anything you want to know about LA music, movies, I mean, SideEFFect's a guy to ask. He's been there now for a minute. He's been doing his thing. Dave, stop being so damn quiet.
Nate, I don't know if you caught up on casino stuff,
but
it has been a fun time. They released a short film all about DSP. Worski is playing DSP, and he plays him perfectly. It's actually terrifying.
Oh my God. Let's see. SideEFFect, you're back. Let's hear you.
God damn.
Oh, damn. Still robotic and choppy. Yeah. It might have gotten worse. Let's see.
It definitely got worse. What the hell?
Don't leave it to Dave to send your guest AOL.
Yeah, it's definitely my fault, actually. I shouldn't have sent the right one.
How did it get worse? It was working so perfect.
You can't trust LA for the internet. That's the
biggest LA and its damn internet. And we'll get.
We'll be trying to go out and come back in. But oh, very good, Nate. Very good. It was great. It actually is fucking. Dude. Yeah, since we have the time, I might as well pull up a screenshot from it so you can see how fucking scary accurate it is.
See, it's funny. It's like, I don't always watch a casino, but I support them on Kick. So whenever they go on, I see like what they're talking about for their headlines, and I just like scratch my head sometimes. Like, the hell are they talking about?
It's perfect, dude. It's perfect.
All right, what do we got? Crap.
What is happening now?
I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on. Do you have a computer or anything you could try from?
With a camera. Like,
man, I can't even make out what you're saying.
Yeah, anymore. No, I don't even know what you're saying. It's like so robotic. That was a good conversation too.
Yeah, exactly.
Stupid LA internet.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
You're good. See if you can. Minutes. Yeah, I'll give you 5 minutes. See what you could do on your end.
Yeah.
The beauty of the internet and doing shows on the internet.
Let me do this real quick then.
So what do you?
Sorry, everyone, for the U-turn here. I just want to show you how accurate this is.
It's time for another side project on Patreon or whatever the fuck it's called. Gumroad. The fuck cares about Gumroad? You know, it's more and more bullshit. To that, what?
Oh my God.
Philip Burnell is a man.
So guys, we need some support right now. Okay? We need one solid.
Oh my God.
That's what they released. They were off for like a week and a half.
They are just assholes.
And that's like an hour long of a full fucking stupid Twilight Zone DSP movie. It's actually good, man.
It's so simple. Like, honestly, do we need to start going at the locales? Like, do we need to enter into that realm?
I don't want to.
You listen to it all.
It's a dirty realm to dive into. They both already had their low points. PPP showed his butthole.
That is true.
Worski had aim. Like they already had their low points. There's a lot of things that they're fine with, especially with like
we don't have any yet.
Yeah, but once you get into that zone, shit just happens. Especially if that becomes your income, shit's gonna happen.
Shit's gonna get weird.
It's best to be on the outside of it. You don't want to be too far into the snort tax or the sector or something like that. Best to be a watcher of those types of things.
Oh, so have you watched recently Side Scrollers or listened to them at all recently?
I have not.
So they had a guest on, Lady Decade, and she discovered Gina Davis has a not-for-profit back from like 15 years ago that has started basically the guidance on all the DEI stuff.
I'm not surprised.
It is wild. But Gina Davis, the actress, what the hell? All right, let's see.
Is that better?
Yeah, you sound much better.
Hey!
Let's go.
We are in. Let's go.
Let me just pop this phone up.
I hope it was that you borrowed your girl's phone and it just works better in yours.
I wanted.
Okay. All right.
Let me share.
My apologies, guys. I don't know what's
going
on
all
here.
good. It's all good.
But we're going to have to adjust a little bit.
That's fine. Make your
I
adjustment.
found this picture. I just wanted to share this without.
What did you find?
So
what do you got,
it.
Dave? Oh, is that? What the hell is that? What is wrong with David? I hate you. He's just bringing us into internet bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Might as well.
Oh, my God.
All right. Back in here. Can you guys see me all right?
We could see you. We can see you.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right.
So where were we? What were we talking about?
I
don't even remember. Dave,
you were saying like people coming up to me.
How does it feel for people to come to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I forget what the last thing I said, but
you were talking about, I think, the Maserati or something like that.
Oh yeah, getting like AMG and just driving and stuff.
So a part of it is just like, you know, we dream of becoming these stars and stuff, right? But all along the while, all your actions are like normal to you, right? It's like what's supposed to be going on, right? So even when you're in the space of success, you don't always feel successful, you know what I mean, in that moment. Yeah. So it's like when people come to me, like how I used to come to people through the DMs and stuff like that, it's like weird almost and off-putting at first, but then I realized like, oh, okay, like I look in my bio, they see Tory Lanez and Louis P. Peso and all these things. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. But, you know, I do feel a sense of pride, though, because it does let me know that I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? That the sacrifices and risks that I took were worth it in the end, you know? But, you know, the biggest
thing. So real quick, does it like, now that you're in there, does it like make sense when a lot of these artists that maybe didn't quite get it yet are still talking about having these cars, doing these parties and stuff like that? Because like you get like some of these stars, these artists that just came up, they just blasted out and you know that they just signed, right? Or that was a mixtape. But if they've been out in LA for a minute, like you, it seems like, you know, you, like you said, you all have these cars. You all are going to these types of parties. You all are doing these types of things. So what they're starting to rap about from like the layman's looking at going, you didn't have that yet, but they did, right? Because that was just the lifestyle and the culture that you're living now in LA.
Yeah. So like, I mean, it's on both ends because like not everybody is living this kind of lifestyle without being at that point yet. But you know, this is one thing I've learned, like a lot of people do not write their own music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we've known that for a long time in the industry.
You know what I mean? So it's like I can't fault somebody for rapping about something that wasn't even their idea in the first place.
They whatever was written for them.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, this is all about entertainment. You know, the music is a lot more meaningful, and it's a lot better when it is true to you. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, people just want to hear something that they can shake their ass to and have fun. You know what I mean? So if you got to write about cars and stuff that you don't got right now, then so be it.
SideEFCT, you're breaking up again on us. I don't understand what the hell's going on with your internet.
I'm getting very worried.
I'm so sad right now. And the thing is, it's funny. We talked for like 10 minutes before the show and nothing happened. Like it was perfect.
It was fucking cursed, man. It was cursed for no reason.
I blame Los Angeles.
I do too, actually.
He's out there yelling. We gotta. I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure exactly either. Yeah, we ain't got nothing now.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all now.
What's going on? I feel like maybe my phone is overheating.
Nah. You said your phone's overheating? I'm making shit out right now.
Your lips. We can't even hear you.
That's wild.
That's some crazy shit. We may have to put this on hold for the future, and then we might have to arrange having a computer and like maybe a camera on the computer to maybe do this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it. If we can't figure this out tonight, we might have to do it.
Yeah, we can figure. We'll have you back on because this was going to be a fun conversation.
Yeah.
I'll just let you guys do your thing.
No, you don't got to apologize, brother. We're reading lips. So on the podcast inside, if you're listening to this, we're just reading lips right now on the screen. It's actually like crazy, but it's that we've known each other for so long too. Like I know exactly what SideEFCT's gonna say. Sorry, so it's all good, brother. It's all good. Yes, yeah, we'll do this another time.
Yeah,
brother. Thank you for jumping on. We appreciate you.
I love you guys.
Love you. Later, brother.
Love you. Later.
Damn it. Yeah,
we're very sorry.
It was supposed to be SideEFCT, and I thought the conversation was going good, getting like an insight, like something that you normally don't get into the industry and some stuff like that. And we were going to get into some more industry stuff out after we got into him, but we can pivot because Dave, you have plenty of things to talk about in the underbelly. So no, like I was saying real quick. So Lady Decade was on, and she was on with Craig and Blabs and them for like an hour. And going into it's like GDI, like Gina Davis, like it was like a not-for-profit, and just laying out all the same shit we've been hearing about, and basically the precursor to what Sweet Baby Inc. became. It's actually crazy that, and like to bridge and everything. So I think we're going to be hearing a lot more about that. And when you listen to the Side Scrollers episode and stuff, you're going to start seeing more because Lady Decade's breaking this, and she's from the United Kingdom. She's someone I'd love to have on to talk about this stuff. SideEFCT just wrote me and said, well, that sucks. It was just phone overheating.
That's the same shit.
Yeah, but, he said it was his phone.
Nate's saying, yeah, the sector and the Dabbleverse have collided, and I'm here for it. I'm not here for it. That's as hell. That's absolute hell. I try to stay away from the Dabbleverse, even though I like Chrissy, because Chrissy's technically part of the Chrissy Mayer is technically part of the Dabbleverse.
Is she really?
Yeah. Because it's all about Stuttering John and like Campy and all of them. Like it's all connected through Stuttering John.
Well, Chrissy just puts herself in a bunch of things.
Well, no, but
she's just whoever
she's like a comic, and she's in that section. Like she wasn't supposed to be like a part of it.
Got it.
But
and no caveat, no.
Well, we could do a little bit of it, actually, because I did mention it earlier.
If you want
we definitely could do a little bit of it. To be fair, I haven't even watched this video yet, so I really don't know what it's about. I was gonna save it, but I can throw that on.
If you want, do you want to torture us? Did you watch it yet?
No, I haven't watched it.
All right, we could do a live react. We could both do a live react.
Okay.
Here, and we'll throw this on. We'll throw us underneath so it's a bigger screen here.
Now, my assumption is that this is a crash out to RobsMedia's video. But it could be based on fucking anything. So
I might be eating carrots while we watch this.
That's fine.
Fucking terrible stuff. What are you doing to me?
I hate this guy. I hope he suffers. Yes. I hope he loses everything. He belongs in prison.
Go get some therapy. You are sick. You need help. I don't think we should put you down like a puppy yet, but actually, I don't know.
It always comes back to Shad, man. Any one of these degenerates, it always somehow goes back to Shad, man.
These two.
Just stop. Just please stop. Is this real? The path of a free speech absolutist is to get dragged into a conversation, look like Vito Gesualdi.
So, Your Movie Sucks actually commented on this video.
Nicholas DiOrio has been on top of this as well. He's actually been on fire lately a little bit. He's been pretty good.
Keep going.
I wonder if it's still there. You knowingly created a situation where I had to physically hurt myself to give a proper response. What?
Listen, Your Movie Sucks. The bulls that they have aren't literal bulls. You know that, right?
So a little while ago, I made a video detailing the depravity of Your Movie Sucks. A movie reviewer on YouTube who has a history of playing devil's advocate for bestiality and lolicon. He's claimed over and over again.
Why are we watching something like this again? That's the real question.
Because it's fantastic and good. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to his video spark this whole thing. Good on RobsMedia. That's fucking awesome that your video got big enough, not only for like Casino and everything, the Oreo and all of them to cover it, but to garner this crash out and give you even more content. That's fucking fantastic. That's the type of milking you like to see.
All right, let's go.
Again, that he's actually just arguing for moral consistency, when in my opinion, he's partially doing it to justify his sexual attraction to cartoon animals. He's made numerous
Scar's face, hold up. Scar's
to justify his sexual attraction.
Stop. Stop.
Why does it do in the people's eyebrow?
I fucking hate it.
It's doing the fucking people's eyebrow. What is going on here?
To cartoon animals. He's made numerous responses to me, which are usually Dark Viper style.
Also, you may want to change the title of this and everything. just so everyone knows that they come in and start watching all of a sudden this video.
What should I change it to?
Side effect brief appearance, YMS crash out, something like that.
Side effect attempt. A side effect attempt and fail.
Yes.
And then
YMS crash out response. YMS crash out RobsMedia response. And let me know you're good and I'll play it again. But this is just insane, man. The fact that it's just wall of text. Like, I would rather him make a fucking video response.
And then let me edit description. So Dave and Alex, welcome. Sign it back to the show. And we have some
internet issues.
We pivot to torture
Alex
some more with YMS yet again. There we go. Perfect. All right. Update all so everyone can hate me.
Thank you everyone for
thanks for hanging in there.
Giving us this patience. This video should be very good.
This should be good. We're probably going to go later than you want to now, Dave, but that's okay. You're just
fine. I'm awake now, so I can do that.
I'm just going to keep eating my carrots. I'll make sure I mute myself when I do that. I only have like 2 left. I'm sad.
Essays where you can clearly tell he's having an eternal meltdown.
It's 14 pages!
The first one starts with him throwing as many excuses
14 pages
as possible.
What?
that guy. Reasonable yelling.
What?
Right?
Why? Why?
Caveat says, I was just saying your movie sucks. So what's this all about? Well, you're about to find out.
You're about to find out, Caveat. Go ahead, Dave.
Like claiming I maliciously released my video while he was at some snobby film festival, as if I'm constantly tracking his location. I'm honestly surprised this guy leaves his house at all.
Why is his shirt off?
The
issue is now every time I see someone with their shirt off.
We do love carrots, Meek. We do. But you need to change your name.
Yeah, really.
You're just, I think you're having an identity crisis, and I think Los Angeles on your phone knows it. Can we pick one? Love you, brother.
Every time I see someone with their shirt off now, I think of Review Tech. And that's the lowest fucking bar.
We will not do that to Melee James.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think of Melee James and his sweet sensual self.
James is different. When it comes to like someone like YMS, it's just like that's where I'm getting to.
I know, but you know what though? It's funny. I think Melee James has said on this show that he like aspires to become a lolcow. So I keep going.
The recent carpal tunnel surgery, saying that he was in excruciating pain for the 5 hours he wrote it. His poor little wrists were crumbling apart at the seams. I mean, I totally feel bad for him, guys. He needs those wrists to jerk off to Lion Penis. It reminds me of Jake Doolittle at the hospital, using it to bait sympathy after he got exposed as a shit.
Quick question. Do you think, because at the end of the last video, RobsMedia said that he'll still watch his videos, but he wouldn't be able to get this knowledge out of his head. Yeah. Now that he has decided to respond to that, YMS decided to respond to that video, and with 14 fucking pages of wall of text, do you think by the end of this video, RobsMedia is gonna be like, okay, completely fuck him now?
No, because I don't think RobsMedia is that type of person. I think he'll still sit there and be like, as long as it's not dealing with animals, I'll watch it because I've enjoyed his content. But he's just a weird fucking bestiality, furry piece of shit.
And he gets a cow to milk, so he gets content. He gets content. He gets to grow his channel off this. So it does.
You get to grow, and you know what though? That kind of goodwill. Maybe we might get like an interview one day. That would be even better.
I doubt
that would be even
person. Adam also claims he's likely autistic, explaining that's the reason why he had to make his responses so long and drawn out.
That's part of the reason why I think I'm autistic, is because I seem to have like some kind of like obsession with, needing to.
Oh, whoa, hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah, we saw the same thing.
What is that?
That is the exact same thing.
What is that?
Holy shit! Oh, you can actually see it pretty good here.
Seem to have like some kind of like obsession with.
Why?
For everyone who doesn't know, what we're looking at is.
But it's like also. But it's also it's like.
Come on.
I think some of these people like this guy are full of shit, right? It's like I think someone like this individual has a little bit of a following and a decent one. Obviously, you see that their chat, like you could tell their chat is moving.
I never watch his videos, but I know people liked his reviews, and they're probably pretty good reviews.
And they're probably pretty good. And like you can always tell when you watch these things if someone's real or fake if the chat's moving, right? The chat's moving.
Yeah.
So it's like he has fans, he has people, but then I think they put on a fucking show like this. Like every video we have seen with this individual, long hair, definitely a little feminine, maybe maybe a homo, like, but that's fine, right? Now with the pixie cut, now it's fucking nails. Like this person is now not just a furry bestiality cub porn defender. This person is now going into leaning into the fucking straight up trans.
I'm so happy I'm dragging you into this dumb shit.
But it's like is this a sympathy play here? Like now leave me alone. I'm trans now. Like what the fuck is going on?
I don't think that's it at all. I think he's just delving further into just random shit.
Oh, we bullied SideEFCT. SideEFCT, that man wild.
If you keep watching this, you're gonna see crazy shit.
Yeah,
man.
keep watching SideEFCT. You're gonna see so much.
But one of the things he's saying, he's like, this is why I think I'm autistic. Like, you're
autistic because you're fucking autistic.
You make movie reviews on the internet. You're a little autistic, bro. So you're definitely fucking there. But as someone who is a content creator, why are you typing all that shit out? Just make a fucking hour-long video as a response.
Yeah. Yes.
Your wrists are fine if you just speak the whole time. It's the dumbest shit.
And on top of that, Dave, you have your theory about guys that we are all autistic. It's just a level of autism. And I think it's correct. I really think your theory is correct. I really do. That like men only can hyper focus on one thing at a time. And some of us are really bad at not pulling ourselves away from it.
Yeah.
I think it's true.
Needing to feel like I am able to convince people or correct the record in some way of, just being honest, because I know that I'm not an abuser. I know that I'm not attracted to children. I know that I'm not attracted to animals. I don't even jerk it to lolly. I hate that that's now a thing that people think.
Oh, wow. I'm glad you quick.
Why is it so okay to talk about what we jerk to now? Why has this become a thing that's like a casual thing that we talk about what we're fucking... you know, why are we going for the high score all the time? Like, why are we all like, why is it such a casual thing to talk about going for the high score? Like, I don't understand.
I love it.
And actually, like, I'm going to use that terminology from now on because I don't like saying jerk. Like, we're going for the high score. That's what we're doing.
You
Okay?
could say gooning still. You could,
or you know, or you could say a phoenix called powering up. Either one. There's many. But no,
that.
It's weird. It's fucking weird that has just become like he says it's so casual. Like, I don't even jerk off to that. Like, we don't give a fuck what you jerk off to, you weirdo.
I don't think he is a PDF. I think his arguments for the ethical CP is insane because I'm pretty sure that's one of his arguments. But
you know, there's that fine line, right? Because even if you're not an abuser, if you're an enabler, is that even better? Is that anything that like you're an accessory to murder? You're an accessory to pedophilia. So it's like you might not be it, but if you're excusing it, then that's just as bad.
The more rock solid thing is his
don't say rock solid in this guy. That's weird.
Well, that's always the case with him. But it's furry shit is the more obvious thing. And he says he doesn't want to fuck animals. I don't really believe him. That's the one I don't believe him on. That's the one I don't believe.
If you have to show the ass section of your giant stuffed scar to prove that you haven't fucked it, then that means you fucked every other animal in your house.
Your own fans want to see it.
I don't think I have any stuffed animals behind me. So when he watches us and our reaction, I do have my rowdy. Maybe he was going to want to fuck my rowdy Cowboys fan.
If we're added to his next video and his next response, I would love that.
Would love that. Please do.
Adam.
Please do.
Maybe he is autistic, but it's not an excuse for stating shitty opinions. You're a 34-year-old man, Adam. Grow the fuck up. Stop with this pity me bullshit. Your parlor tricks don't work on me, you retard. Because I'm autistic too, and I'm not out here debating why it's okay to suck doggy cock. And yes, I'll address the elephant in the room. His short hair. Bro went to his...
That's crazy. I didn't think he would mention that. You're on top of the game, Alex. That's some good shit.
Is weird, dude.
It is weird. It is weird. I'll give you that. It's not even just a pixie cut though. It's like some weird MCR type of cut.
No, but it's Simple Jack. That's a Simple Jack haircut. He's leading into the autism.
It does have the fucking Simple Jack.
You never go hard.
Holy shit.
It's a Simple Jack.
It's pretty fucking close, actually. Oh my god. That's insane.
He went for the Simple Jack.
That's actually insane. It's pretty close.
He has the Simple Jack. The moment he claims I'm autistic, he throws the Simple Jack on there just to like.
Oh my god.
Barbarin said, "Yo, give me the Anissa Jomha cut."
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
That's more of the Simple Jack.
Which. That's iDubbbz and Anissa are another one I'm gonna have you watch because I know you know a little bit about iDubbbz's downfall, but
I do.
You need the full scope and how bad it is, and he's still digging, baby.
He's still going down. Stop interviewing people and just start torturing me every week. Is this what we need to do?
We could maybe add this on as a side project because this is fun for me.
You're a dickhead.
YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job, let alone put on a whole event.
Now the main thing I wanted to respond to here is Adam's claims of me being a child groomer and a pedophile. Yes, those are claims he attempts to make. This is over the fact that I briefly showed his not safe for work public Twitter account, using it to cite where I found certain images from that I obviously won't show in my video.
Hold on. So he showed YMS's account, and then YMS used it to claim that RobsMedia is the abuser and the it's.
That's what it seems like right now. I'm gonna let him finish because that argument makes no fucking sense.
What is that?
Argument makes no sense at all.
Adam thinks that simply mentioning it and describing posts on it means I'm luring 13 to 17-year-olds to pornographic content.
That's exactly what the argument is. Holy shit!
This reminds me of the autism fight in South Park. I'm not gonna lie, like when Timmy and fucking Jimmy were about to fight. And I'm not making fun of Rob because
no, I was gonna say YMS is both of them. He's both Timmy and
YMS
Jimmy.
is Timmy and Jimmy.
Which is moronic in multiple different ways. For one, I have a content warning at the beginning of all my videos. I've always had the mindset that older viewers are watching my content, which is why I've covered various risque topics over the years, like disturbing websites, dark history, and more. It's just not something that comes across my mind, which is why I also don't bother censoring OnlyFans usernames. Second, Adam mentions himself that minors can't access his explicit content on Twitter, as he's enabled settings that block them from seeing it.
Still gross though. Like
the bar is set so low that I'll give him credit for that.
It doesn't make it any better.
It doesn't make it better, but at least he knows that. Which, I should expect that he knows that. But
it's weird because I feel like while the YMS has these shitty takes, he's not Destiny, where Destiny knows he's a piece of shit. I think YMS is just a weird, fucked up person. Yeah, and probably. I don't think YMS is malicious. The more I'm seeing this, the more I'm watching YMS talk, I think he's
where you see the fingernails.
And the fingernails, the fucking finger. I just think he's just an autistic person that maybe is pretty good at pointing out movie reviews and finding some things that people agree with about movies. But outside of that is just a fucking bizarre basement dweller that doesn't know how to react in reality.
Yeah, probably. You're probably correct on that. But
Timmy versus Jimmy was shot for shot from They Live.
They Live.
They live. Wow.
Yeah, They Live. That's crazy. Wow. You're fucked up. That's insane.
NBA Live. Going first side.
I didn't know that.
Play the video.
And I pointed out in the comments section, the settings that I have enabled on these websites ensure that if there are minors on the website, right, they don't have the ability to access it.
But at the same time,
and I tested this, yes.
At the same time, we all tell our truth about our age on the internet.
Yeah, that's not on him though.
That's not on him. But at the same time, it's like those settings mean jack diddly shit.
Yeah, in some manner. Yes, definitely.
They don't mean anything. Okay.
Yesterday, by the way, I tested this. I created a fake.
Those nails.
Honestly, the more important setting that Elon needs to work on is the national origin of the user, so we can stop. A part of me likes the point out the Indian game on Twitter, but another part of me just wants it done.
Between that and bots, the bots are so bad.
Yeah.
Count with like a 13-year-old birthday or whatever, just to test this out, because I take this very seriously, right? I created an account on this website just to test it out. You cannot see any of the media displayed on my
real
page,
quick,
right?
Isn't there a thing against creating a second account to like get around another? Elon banned both.
just gonna use it to fuck it.
He just admitted to creating a second account to try and get around his own settings. Ban both, Elon.
So how would I be allowing minors in my audience to access these materials if you've put restrictions in place to prevent that from happening? It makes no sense. Trust me, I don't want to lead minors to that shit.
Yeah, the whole point of RobsMedia's video is to completely crap on him. So why would he be trying to have people flood that fucking Twitter? It just doesn't make any sense.
A large amounts of copium.
Yeah.
I don't want poor little Timmy to stumble across videos where Adam is recreating Mr. Hands of Big Dick Randy. And yes, minors could lie about their age on Twitter to access this stuff, the same thing
hold on one
can't
second.
happen on...
Am I writing Rob scripts?
Maybe.
Me and Rob are on it. This is all just one great conspiracy, Dave. We're luring you in.
on YouTube with age-restricted videos. So his suggestion that I should do that wouldn't matter at all, as minors are always going to find ways to view this stuff. But Adam isn't exactly helping in this regard. The third reason this is dumb is because Adam has done exactly what he's accused me of, showing people in his audience where explicit materials can be found. He did it in a 2022 video where he watches the movie Prey, showing how to access a furry fetish site.
Why can't they use a professional movie budget for CG for something that's actually worthwhile? Like pornography. Predator pornography.
What is wrong? Like, come for the movie reviews and leave for Predator porn. Like, what the fuck? And this is coming from someone who's an anime fan who in all of existence, there's always been the hentai tentacle weird shit, right? I've never understood it. I thought it was fucking weird, but it never stops being weird, right? Like, who wants to watch, like, go back, like, the Predator Unmasked. Who wants to watch that fuck anything?
Materials can be found. He did it in a 2022 video.
Like, who wants to watch it? Like, who wants to watch that fuck anything? Like, who fantasizes about that?
Whole new meaning to Alien versus Predator.
Whole new meaning. Oh, would it be an illegal?
Well,
would it be the Predator fucking an illegal?
Anything can happen in Rule 34, man. Anything can happen.
Just have the Predator fucking Consuela from Family Guy.
Movie Prey, showing how to access a furry fetish site.
Why can't they use a professional movie budget for CG for something that's actually worthwhile? Like pornography.
Also, I don't know if that was RobsMedia's edit for the camera zoom.
I hope it was, because that was great if it was.
Predator pornography.
I hope the
should look
music
some up right
is
now.
too, because it's like sensual.
That definitely is.
The music goes with what he's saying.
Yeah.
None of these are what I wanted. See, they put aliens in there too. There's one with a
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No!
Demigorgon.
Oh my god!
Are they in the fucking
the top one
of Star Wars when Anakin
with a Demigorgon?
It looks like when Anakin and fucking Padme were there. Like, that's like the land. Like, what is wrong with people?
The top one they have like weirdly human eyes. It's not bad animation though. Holy shit, one of these is 25 minutes long?
It's probably a distress signal coming from this ship.
Why?
What the hell?
Oh,
yes, I'm searching up predator porn. That's how invested I am in the
He
film.
wants to hit his score. Get the fuck out of here. You see the eyes? Those are hungry eyes, man. Hungry eyes.
Logic that he set up to demonize me. This must make Adam a groomer, right? Well, according to him in his video response, it's okay because he wasn't showing a specific page on there, just the website.
So he did his 14-page thing and the video response. This is just processing.
That's what it seems like now, which is
he did both.
Yeah, so he did do one of the things I asked for.
I mean, confirmation that he's autistic, right there.
Yes.
Like, it's unnecessary to do both.
Where you can find them.
I don't describe any of it. It's not on screen, right?
Yes, it is.
And then one of
yes, it is. We just proved it. Thank you, RobsMedia.
My editors, who made this edited version of the video, decided, okay, we're going to make this into a little joke.
Hold on.
They put the words E6.
Who's his edited
video? It's not a live stream.
But who's his editors?
I don't know. Probably some people with similar vibes to him.
Like, who agree? How many of them are there?
Someone just getting a check and fucking cashing out, man. It's someone that think of similar to him.
There needs to be an island. Like, can we just? I don't want anything bad to happen to these people. Just put them all on an island. And that will be like, that's it. That'll be it. If you make videos like this and we find out you're in the mainland, go to an island. We'll give you internet access. You can do everything you fucking want there. Go to a fucking. You could stream from there too. Just stream from the
Amazon.
island. Yeah, just go there.
Which is not a specific page that leads to these images, right? This is just a vague. This is like saying, oh, Pornhub exists, right? I don't even know if the images there were like from E621. Could have been on fucking, I don't know, Rule 34. Like, you're allowed to say Rule 34 in a video, right? I didn't describe any of these images.
He's not wrong. We just did say Rule 34.
No. And that's fine.
621 is, and here's the thing. It's not that, and he's misconstruing, because RobsMedia isn't saying that he's claiming that those videos are from there, but he's saying that he put up the website so people can go and search what that is, and then they're going to come onto that. Like,
well, and the whole point of why he's even bringing that up is because YMS made the accusation that RobsMedia was a groomer because he was talking about his NSFW Twitter page.
You're a groomer. No, you're a groomer. No, you're a groomer. No, you're a groomer.
Well, I mean, on the internet, everyone is a groomer and a pedophile until proven otherwise. So.
I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that. We're on the internet, Dave. I'm running for public office, David.
Oh, Demigorgon's in one. Haha, that's funny. I'm referencing that a website exists, right? Just saying, haha, funny porn And then there's some images that are so censored.
I can't get over the fucking nails, dude. And they all have different designs. They all have different designs.
I can't get over that we're watching Simple Jack defend himself.
His brain movies make him sad.
That I don't even know if they're porn. Like legit, like I don't even know. Because they're censored to the degree where like you can't tell, and that's the point, right? Where like there's no sex. There was no sex acts in the images anyway. It was just like,
how do you know they were censored, you retard?
He's just missing the entire point. He's just missing the entire point.
And the thing is too, it's like, it's weird because I don't want to give him the benefit of doubt because he's a weirdo, but I really think he's just obtuse. Like, I just think I think in his head, he's actually making a point.
Probably.
I don't think he's like,
I think that, I don't know.
I can sniff out the malicious. I just think he's actually retarded.
I don't know if you want to sniff near him.
Text of that image would have been, oh, they're just posing. There weren't even any sex acts in the images that were heavily censored.
Okay, but it's clearly pornography. You refer to it as predator porn, you fucking homunculoid. I didn't even show censored porn in my video. I just mentioned the existence of your account to mock you. Context which he is well aware of. There's also this part to one of his Twitter responses, where he says leading people to real pornography is not as bad as drawn pornography, even though both are porn at the end of the day. I'm not surprised he made this argument, seeing this is the same guy who plays devil's advocate for Lolicon. Another difference in his eyes is that him showing off this website is clearly a joke. But mine isn't because, well, the joke is on him.
It's not in the context of, let's shame this person, right? It's not in that context. It's in the context of, haha, this movie is so boring that I'm going to look up porn.
He doesn't like the fact that his Not Safe for Work Twitter account was brought up because,
like, the issue is that the whole video is made because he has this. RobsMedia has an issue with what your nonsense is. He decided that he was going to make this video because it's funny to laugh at how ridiculous you are and to shame you a bit. And people have agreed with that sentiment. So no matter what you think about someone deciding to shame you, when shame comes upon someone, it matters whether or not it's going to be viable enough to actually stick. And with this, it has.
And he's just embarrassed at this point. Like, I think this is just embarrassment as well of being shamed in a lolcow.
100%.
Because Nicholas Diorio and I kink shamed him.
Why was it important for you to knowingly direct minors towards 18 plus accounts of myself within the context of kink shaming and describing in detail who's going into what hole and what race they are?
So here's the question with all this. Number one, that's weird. Number two, how... David's pivoting right here. He's just going crazy. But
it's hilarious.
How does YMS know that RobsMedia was watched by minors? Like, he's throwing this accusation out, and it's absolutely baseless, right? Because he doesn't know the demographic spread from what RobsMedia's videos, who watched it. Is it an assumption because his video got massive that minors watched it? Like, is that just, which maybe, right? Maybe, right? Because it's YouTube and there's that possibility. But overall, like, he has no fucking clue if minors ever watched the video at all.
And it's a way to try to pivot things away from himself to try to make RobsMedia the bad guy, because his accusation now is you basically made this in order to send minors to go to my NSFW account before you groomed them because you actually wanted them to flow to it, which is just, it's a ridiculous pivot to try to make.
Yeah,
I would honestly, it would have been more expected for him to just say, hey, why are you trying to victimize me like this? Why are you trying to shame me like this? Honestly, that probably would have worked out better than this stupid ass fucking pivot.
Like, hey,
that's obviously not what RobsMedia was trying to do.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, when he first started off, it was like, hey, I don't believe in child porn. I don't defend it. Like, he could have just ended there with, you're just, I like things that people think are weird, but I think it's okay, so fuck off. Like, that's fine. You know what?
Too much of the lolcow gene to just shut up and just stop responding to things and stop trying to change the narrative.
I think we do need to get them all tested for severitism, all the locals. I think
that is Nicholas Diorio's theory is that there is a specific lolcow gene that they have where they just cannot help themselves. They have to respond to things and they always make the worst fucking choice.
It just shows up as a cow in the fucking underneath the microscope. It's just a fucking poorly drawn autistic looking cow with like fucked up udders.
No, not the foot, it's just the head of a cow.
It looks like what Tom DeLongchamp when he did Maynard, but instead of Maynard, it's a cow. And it does the same noise. It has to.
Where you should go find them. Why was that important to you?
It wasn't important. I just wanted to kink shame you because it's funny to me.
Yes.
You're a public figure, Adam.
Yes.
You've spent your 15+ year long career giving opinions on controversial subjects. If you're going to do that and post videos of yourself getting blacked on Twitter, people like me are going to mock you for that. Womp womp, loser.
That wasn't YMS, that was just a random video.
But still, like, what the fuck, Rob?
If you don't want to be made fun of like this, stop revealing so many details of your personal life. You're a fucking movie reviewer, dude.
For 2 years of my life, I tried to oppress it. It wound up with me getting addicted to fucking cocaine and crystal meth.
Wait, what?
What? I'm gonna let it continue because I think maybe he's making a comparison here.
Like, that was not fun, but I'm a strong person. Like,
I think he was actually
he got addicted to cocaine and crystal meth.
That's a whole other lore drop we just got there.
Wait, excuse me? How do you just, again, the casual nature. I think that might be the most impressive thing about YMS. He talks about jerking it to things. And now he's just like casually like, for 2 years, I was addicted to cocaine. You don't just say that.
That's incredible, dude.
Like there was no remorse or sadness either. It like looks like he's about to go do some later. Like he was like, that was a fond memory. Like the fuck?
A fucking sub. Like I literally can't get off to people that don't want me.
We know, dude. All it takes is one look at you. Now, at the end of the day, I don't actually think Adam gives a fuck about child safety. He just wants to discredit my video before anyone can see it by attacking my character. I mean, this guy is retweeting people who are calling me a pedo. Oh, and what a shock. The person who's saying this is a Destiny Glazer. They're defending him against his actual admission to having CSAM material. But no, I'm the pedo for mentioning Adam doing porn. Yet despite lying about me multiple times regarding this, he's whining about how I won't pin his lengthy essay under my video. Oh, and he wants me to heart it as well. Yeah, let me heart the comment where he slanders me as a groomer. The fact that I wouldn't do this drove him insane.
Yeah, he has no obligation to fucking put your goddamn response under his video. And this is another thing that a lot of these people do, a lot of these cows do, is they act like the people that talk about them have to have some fucking journalistic standards. No. They're just making content to make fun of you, dude. That's the whole purpose of it.
And on top of that, it's like most of the time, like RobsMedia isn't having a conversation with you, Adam.
Yeah,
he's making fun of you. He's talking at you, not with you. Like there's a difference where Adam, you are trying to talk to him and explain yourself to him. Rob over here is talking about you.
Yeah.
He's talking at you. And he is professing to you. He is not. This isn't a conversation.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is just another one in a series he's had of idiot influencers. Like this isn't. Yeah, you weren't some big one-off thing. Like obviously he thought he was probably going to get views, but you weren't this fucking huge thing that he thought it was going to take off like it has. So,
and the crazy thing is, YMS has been generally flying under the radar, right? Even the weird shit and things like that, people knew it. But I think a lot of people like Rob gave him the benefit of the doubt because they liked his movie reviews. And now there is no going back. You are officially a fucking lolcow. You have been tagged and pegged by everyone now.
Pause with the wording there. Pause with the wording.
I can say, I could with confidence say he's probably been pegged before.
Well, yes, god damn.
But you pause anyway. But overall, like, if he would have just let it be, maybe did like the one like autism post, right? And then just moved on. Didn't make this video. Basically did what he did, said fuck you to Rob in so many ways. This would have moved on, right? That video would have gotten big, but he probably could have came back from this. Now, There's no coming back. There's no coming back. You are officially a lol cow. Go fucking call Aiden and go, or not Aiden Ross. Who is it that does the lol cow show?
Keemstar.
Yeah, go call Keemstar and just go get paid by him, because it's probably where your revenue is going to come from now, because you are officially a lol cow.
I think he still has the fan base right now. He's not all the way down there yet. He's getting there though.
But his fan base is now weirdos though. I think all the normies are going to it doesn't take long for the normies to get, especially if they are internet savvy. They're all going to know. Caveat ties, we are not going there.
I don't know if you're making it. I don't know if you're actually asking this question.
Urban Dictionary exists.
All right, let's
go find them. Go. Actually, caveat ties. What I want you to do is not look it up. Go on Criticlist and just go put in a bunch of your reviews, and then see how people respond to it.
You keep mentioning pegging for some reason.
For whatever reason, I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Only 10 minutes into this.
As he DM'd me, begging for a schizo meltdown to be pinned. But this wasn't the reason why I blocked him. I did so because he went as far as requesting to follow my girlfriend on Instagram, seemingly in order to send her a DM too. Buddy, she doesn't want to talk to you. She's busy playing Overwatch.
This is real quick. This is fucking Mercanti Smash JT levels. This is when Mercanti tried to get fucking Smash JT's wife to divorce him because he was a bad person picking on poor little her on the internet. Like, I don't understand how people think this is okay.
Yeah,
like, that crosses boundaries.
How you feel like you have, I get it. You want to respond to this stuff when, if you've been on the internet long enough, you should know how to. Yeah. But that's not what you do. That's not what you do at all. That, like you said, it crosses a certain boundary there.
There's lines. There's lines. And Caveat is asking, what if they have a peg leg? All depends on what they use it for, Caveat.
Already prepped for it.
All depends on how they're using it. That's all I gotta say.
And I've had no interest in directly engaging with him since. And really, there is no point in doing that. He'd rather smear me as a groomer because he thinks it's a funny meme.
The guy who made the video refused to pin my comment for transparency. And yes, in that comment,
oh my God,
I say this is
transparency. The transparency. What is the transparency? He called you a fucking weirdo because you have a gross kink that is disgusting. Okay, there is no need for transparency. No one cares what you have to say back.
Well, and he just used all of your words and your art. Like, he's not really backing down from any of these arguments.
No,
and he didn't. RobsMedia didn't outright come out and say you were anything. He just said, no, you have these weird arguments that make no goddamn sense when you actually think about them, and you aren't just slave to this weird kind of argument that you want to make. So he didn't actually come out and accuse you of anything like you are of RobsMedia right now.
This grooming behavior, and I call him out in all caps, and I do a little schizo shit, right? I was ass mad because I was typing this as I was at TIFF in between fucking, running around watching 4 movies a day. In my comments, in the exact same thread, I give the most charitable interpretation. I go, here's exactly what you did, and it's not a quippy soundbite. It's not a fucking meme, right? So anybody who's like, oh, wait, they showed porn to minors, in the same thread goes, oh, okay, that's what he meant. Even on Twitter, it's like within the same fucking thread.
There's no use in arguing with him. He'd rather misinterpret things and lie. I made this clear in my original video. By the way, this conversation would go on for multiple days. To give Noel some criticism, he shouldn't have even tried engaging with this guy. Adam is never going to change his position. Noel should have just called him a dog fucker and left it at that. I'm sure you're well aware that my original video was briefly taken down on YouTube, and I do think Adam had something to do with it. He claims that showing a screenshot of his NSFW Twitter account violates YouTube's community guidelines, despite no actual pornographic content.
Yet another, and not verified, but yet another characteristic of cows is to go ahead and try to take videos down and make fun of them.
Yep.
And they have these obtuse reasons to try to fucking do it.
Well, because in their mind too, if they get it taken down, they then get to go on and just be like, ha ha, look what I did. Well, yeah, I got it taken down. I won.
Like, look, you were the bad guy because YouTube decided to agree with the stance that you did something wrong.
It's so fucking stupid. All right, keep going.
Shown. I also never linked to it, as some have claimed. But coincidentally, only a few hours after Adam released this Twitter statement, my video was taken down.
Suspicious.
However, YouTube claimed it was for showing a clip of Null reading one of Adam's own Reddit posts, where he defends bestiality. The funny thing was, the video where I got that clip from was still up, though it was age restricted. So I told Sensitive Society, who also made a video on this.
That's a fucking great title. That's a fantastic title.
That's awesome, and it deserves
a
review again.
Sensitive Society for possible videos in the future.
Oh, Sensitive Society. I don't know who you are, but I want you on the show. Like, let's go.
To take his video down so he wouldn't risk getting a warning or a strike from YouTube, Adam would go on to brag about the videos being taken down, lying by omission to make it seem like we took our videos down willingly. Though luckily, mine did go back up, but it is age restricted. Adam claims I'm making this all up, saying that it's common for YouTube to give the incorrect reason for a video removed.
I'm actually going to go look. I'm wondering if mine is age restricted.
Probably not.
Probably not because we're nobody.
Yeah, it's not big enough, but that'd be pretty funny if it is.
I don't think so. Let me go to manage videos here. Let me see what we got going on. I will not share because I won't show our fucking paltry numbers. Let's get it up, people. That sounds gross. That's not in this context. Anyway, no, it's just a normal little copyright protected stuff that's not real. There's nothing copyrighted in any of our fucking shit. But no age restriction on that one. No.
Yeah,
hey, look at that. All right, go ahead, Dave.
And then in his community posts, he's saying that it was dinged for a completely other reason, and Nick just kind of believes him on that. He shows that like, oh, the timestamp's wrong on the thing that they sent, which has happened to me a billion times. Like anybody who's been on YouTube would know.
Which is
like if you get like
this is such a weird world that we're entering into, Dave, because like. It is now gets into like pseudo stalker shit because like that YMS has now watched this video fucking 16 times to try and figure out what his response is going to be, and he's cracking his fucking nails typing responses and then pressing backspace, typing responses and pressing backspace. So it's like caveat ties with picking us up. You ain't a nobody. You're a kind of somebody.
Appreciate it,
Listen, I'll be a okay, but not really great YouTuber.
I'm fine with being on the outer sphere of shit.
We're not truly successful, but we have talked to and know some successful people.
Yeah.
Vicariously through them. How about that? That's where we live. Go ahead.
Any kind of like strike from YouTube or, if you get anything from YouTube, more often than not, the timestamp's wrong, right? When I got dinged for having like 9/11 footage in one of my videos as a joke, like way back when.
Wait, what? Hold on.
I've seen that a lot. That's fine.
Okay, listen. Having 9/11 footage, whatever, as you're talking, as a joke.
I've seen it a lot. But
it's like that's like something that's like it's still too soon, right? But it's like we also don't make jokes about like fucking Robespierre in the fucking Reign of Terror because that was just a fucked up point in history, right? Like there's some things like I guess we do joke about fucking.
I'm cool with it.
I mean,
I'm not that mad about that.
It's weird. Anyway, go ahead.
I had to surf around because the timestamp they provided, I was like, what? That just leads to a random thing. What? And then you have to surf around and be like, oh, okay, this is probably the issue. Either Rob doesn't understand that or he's coping and lying. It's kind of weird.
Maybe that was the case years ago, but if my video was removed for showing that Twitter username, then why is the claim for audio and not visual content? How about read the fucking screenshots, you stuck-up little shit? And how about you admit to wanting my video removed or restricted so less people can see it? You're very afraid of this becoming mainstream, but all this did was enable the Streisand effect. Adam's other main tactic against me was to downplay the severity of my video without directly showing my arguments. It once again reminded me of Vosh, specifically his livestream response to Ethan Klein, where he never actually shows any clips. Adam actually does something similar. Not once in his hour-and-a-half long response video does he show a clip from my video. Instead, he yaps on and on about how I'm bad faith, while giving vague, shitty examples. He claims—
To be fair, To be fair to YMS, I wouldn't want to show a video of myself getting fucked up like that. I wouldn't want to show any clip of that. I would want to be as far away from that as possible, even in my response.
I agree, but it's like yes and no. Like if if you're there, you can
try
clip.
to actually argue against it. You should.
Yeah, like you could do like clips about things that Rob's actually saying, and then. But yeah, no, he got touched, so I get it. Like he got fucked up in that one. So yeah, no, I understand.
Seems I left out context about why he argued with Null, the owner of Kiwi Farms.
The context that was left out of the original video is that I'm not arguing about Kara the Wolf. I'm only in there because I was mentioned in the video because people were comparing me. I think it was Null himself. Like, this is a long time ago. I was only in there because people were trying to connect the dots like Rob.
Yet if you watch my original video, I do explain the context. The funniest instance of this is when Adam started an argument with Null, the owner of Kiwi Farms, after he uploaded a video in late 2018 talking about the zoo sadist, Wolf. In that video, he makes the claim that Adam is part of the growing normalization for fucking dogs. The one time he does actually add context, it only makes him look worse. When I brought up Adam engaging with Shadman on Twitter, he adds on worthless excuses.
As soon as he drew Keemstar's daughter, that was the situation where he was no longer doing things that involved consensual adults. He was involving people that were not consensual adults. That's a clear line that was crossed. I don't think I ever defended that, ever. Right? I don't know. I don't think there's any interactions of me and him after that point, and if there were, I probably didn't know about that.
Yeah, he interacted with Shadman twice after this. The second occurrence was the...
Oh, man, you got caught out, man.
All right, go back to that first one. What did he say to Shadman? I didn't see what he said.
Yeah.
When you guys are going to draw an anime 4K images of my horse persona getting oh my god! I didn't want to read that, no! Why?
This is incredible. He interacted with Shadman twice after this. Damn it. The second occurrence was dug up and archived by a Kiwi Farms user following this response stream. He's giving himself plausible deniability here, and he then downplays the interaction I showcased in my video.
I think there's literally 2 interactions, and both of them were me not responding just directly to him, but you can see like 3 other people tagged in all of these, because there was a big comment thread, and then I would make a joke.
Those blocks of fucking text in his response to Noel, and Noel responded with blocks back. So they were both fucking autisming, responding back and forth.
Well, Jersh is autistic as well. That's how I did. You have to be to fucking start Kiwi Farms. But
yes. Yes. But it was like the cope here. It's like, but I was making jokes as well. It's like, no, you really weren't. Those were, again, the copium jokes that people like to make at the end to make it seem like,
well, he's talking
but I wasn't being that serious.
He was talking about his tweets to Shadman. But
the caveat ties. That's why he went through that tweet by fast. Yes. Yes, Rob is a better man than I. Anyway.
I made a joke like, draw my horse persona getting railed by Scar or whatever.
But that's not a joke. That's like an actual request. Like, anyone that knows all that shit about you would say, no, he's actually questioning. This is a commission. Like,
and on top of that, anyone knows anything about Shadman took that seriously.
Yeah.
And was ready to get it popping. Like,
Mega Zero. This guy's a moron. He's asking an artist who is the other artist if it wasn't Shadman. And the thing is, there could have been another one in there, but you're asking all of them at that point. You're not singling a single out.
Oh my god, so fucking
self-deprecating.
Funny joke. If he didn't have someone draw the exact same thing for you years later, alongside not showing clips.
No!
Oh my god!
No!
Adam has downplayed his past statements in his Twitter response. He wrote, 10 to 15 years ago, I shared my personal perspective on various controversial moral philosophical issues, and because I was in my early 20s, I didn't phrase myself as well as I would have today. I pointed out in my video that he was still making these statements as recent as a year ago, though he spends his new response restating them in a more palatable and optics-friendly way.
People have asked me, how is it possible for an animal to consent to a human being?
No, I don't even know if I want to hear this next part, but I kind of do. Let's see how he's rephrased this.
And my answer was the same way it consents to another animal. Now, people have interpreted that as me saying animals want to have sex with human beings and therefore it's all good or whatever.
So real quick.
People have interpreted that as me saying...
Is this weird fucker studying like mating dances of animals and like how animals present themselves in order to want to get plowed? And do they think that this animal is now presenting themselves for a human to plow them? Like
all night watching fucking mating videos.
Like, could you imagine like, oh, I watched Discovery 4 times when I was younger, and now I know what the mating dance looks like from a fucking goat.
Nah, he's in the trenches, man. He's got whole rooms dark. It's only to monitor lighting.
Find out that he's Islamic now, and like that goat fucking is this thing. Like,
thing.
If we're in the UK, we'd be arrested for that.
All actions.
Well, if we were in the UK, we need a digital ID to fucking do this because it's going to count as work.
Not passed yet, and I don't think it will be. I think it's a last-ditch effort. But anyway,
sexually towards animals are permissible because of that. That is not my position. My position is that sure, it's possible, right? So when someone presents me with a this is 1000% not possible, and I go, okay, well, it's probably possible.
Despite that,
that's a
despite that,
but that's everyone knows this line of argumentation. And funny enough, RobsMedia brought up Vosh a bunch already, and he probably might bring him up again because this is the same argumentation that Vosh uses.
This is the only argumentation Vosh has.
It's arguing about the exceptions, and it's
retarded.
A possibility? Exactly. It's the dumbest shit ever because if you're smart enough, that that's just opening it up to anyone and everyone that can find some kind of loophole to fucking do this shit.
I actually heard a similar thing today with fucking Timcast. Matt Gaetz was hosting and he had his whole crew on because Tim's off gallivanting, doing whatever the fuck he does. And they were talking about the whole theory that Candace Owens' crazy fucking ass is really pushing that Israel possibly assassinated Charlie in the 2 days that Charlie maybe have turned on them. And I mean, Phil was like, he doesn't think it's a possibility, but Matt Gaetz was like, but I'm not going to rule it out. There's a possibility. And it's the same argument, right? It's like, can you say with 100% certainty that it wasn't a Mossad agent or Mossad influenced somebody to shoot Charlie Kirk? No, but that's the same thing. You could say, okay, the same people that are attacking ICE buildings. Are you sure it's not Israel telling these Antifa members to attack ICE buildings? Like, no, you can't prove it, but still, it's the dumb fucking argument of the slim possibility makes it potentially true. It's like, fuck you. That's not real.
What do you mean?
Go away, caveat. No, don't go away.
He still claims there are ways that animals can consent to humans, meaning he hasn't learned jack shit. He claims that he was always speaking from an animal's version of consent, meaning he's implying that standard to humans.
Yes.
It's not informed consent, right? It's not the human standard of consent. I was only ever talking about the perspective of the animal, which people who get really fucking emotional about this just forget or don't have the ability to wrap their heads around.
There is only one version of consent that humans know about. There's only one version of consent that humans know how to react to. Human consent.
You're telling me you don't know how animals consent? You're telling me you don't?
I mean, the weird thing
you don't think about that? Whether or not animals
is
consenting towards you.
If we got a white liberal woman on here, she might be on his side, because how many times have we found out that the bestiality porn is from white liberal women?
WCFD, white chicks fuck dogs.
It's so weird. It's so fucking weird that they would probably be like, no, I get what he's saying. My dog looked at me the other day. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. And on top of that, the Yankees suck. Anyway.
Yeah. I want to bring it up.
Later in the stream, he quadruples down on his take that there are certain circumstances where it's okay for bestiality to occur.
No!
To reiterate, having sex with children is bad.
Real quick, pause. He is definitely internally powering up as he's trying to say no about that. Like
that's fucked up.
Like he's fucking he's who heavy breathes. before saying like something like that. Like the way he was like, having sex with kids is bad. Like he's thinking about it. The vision's going through his head. It's getting a high score mentally.
All speculation.
Oh my god! Listen,
I don't want to see people having sex.
Go back.
I don't want to see people having.
It might be.
Having sex with children is bad.
That breathing.
He's laughing. He's laughing. He's laughing.
Who laughs like that? That's Scorpion Dave.
I don't want to see people having sex with animals. I would prefer people not to. I would say in most cases it's probably bad.
Which is bullshit because he's a furry. It's bullshit because he's a furry. And furries, the whole reason they fuck each other in the suits is because they want to fuck animals. And in most cases it's bad. Get fucked.
Yeah, in all cases it's bad.
It's all cases.
There's some ways in which it's probably not that bad. I don't know.
No. In order to even try to make that acknowledgement, that means that there is some desire.
Yeah.
Or that it has been done.
Oh,
the thing is, anyone, the animal control in his area should use this as a reason to go into his home and make sure that there are any live animals in there to take them out.
Take the scar plushie away.
Give them a rape kit. Can animals get a fucking rape kit? Like, is that possible for animals to get a rape kit?
We're gonna keep going.
Maybe not worth throwing someone in jail over it again.
Yes, it is.
You gotta remember we're on YouTube, not Kick. You gotta remember.
You know, animal breeders, literally, there's, again, this is a scientific thing. Shouldn't be controversial.
What do you mean by
that? This guy's saying over and over again that he doesn't support zoophilia. He always seems to allow exceptions.
Yep.
And then a little birdie named Nick Andros sent me a link to his old Silent Hill 2 playthrough, where he gives a hypothetical about quote-unquote consensual zoophilia.
Goats are
I'm a little scared because you applied that, but I think it's mostly the dead air.
Farm animals. I don't see anything wrong with having sex with a goat.
What?
You should be able to rape a goat.
What? No. Okay.
I'll give him that. This might be a joke. Yes.
It sounds like he's joking.
Yeah, it sounds like he's joking. Let's keep going.
You're able to eat them. They're literally currency.
But honestly, the thing is, in context with everything,
it's hard to say he's not joking with everything we know. Yes, I know.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a joke there, but then again, now that we know about him, is it really?
It might not be.
Should you not be able to rape humans?
Perfect.
Otherwise, I don't know. I'm not a support of animal rape. I'm a support of supporter of
I don't think he knows what that word means.
I don't.
Consensual zoophilia. Now I think he's veered off of joking at this point. I think he's veered off because it's the same argument basically.
It is.
I don't encourage it. I'm not gonna convince someone to try it. I've never tried it. I don't intend on ever trying it. But I recognize that people exist that will live their whole lives with an urge to do something like that. And meanwhile, while every other person on the planet gets to fulfill their eternal psychological...
No, that's not what happens at all.
No.
You don't, there's no, this weird thing that he's making where everyone gets to live out their passions and their urges is fucking retarded. It's dumb as shit.
Mega Zero coming in saying he says this was after 6+ beers. It doesn't matter. The truth comes out when you're drinking.
Could be very true. But like Alex said, with all that we know and the arguments he's already made, this is very similar to all of the arguments he's already made already. There's not very much difference here. Like the whole raping a goat thing. Yeah, that was a joke. You could tell. Yep. But this whole part is very, very similar to the arguments he just made in the video we watched. So like it could be after 6+ beers, but it's not like it's off his logical train of thought that he's had.
Inconsensual. Thanks, Dad. You know what the thing is I think I hate the most about this video is he's talking about this while playing a good game. Silent Hill 2 is fantastic.
It is.
A really good game. Why does he have to ruin the game by fucking talking about fucking goats and consensual zoophilia? Fucking weird bitch.
Emotionally / physically driven urges. These other people on the planet that are attracted to the wrong thing somehow aren't able to do that.
Hold on, real quick. He admits it's wrong there.
Yeah.
He admits it's wrong. Now, again,
now, it might be in the subtext of it being societally wrong.
Yes, you corner him on this, he'll say, well, it's not wrong because it's a societal norm.
Yeah.
But if you have to say that caveat, then you know it is incorrect. It is against the actual genetic makeup and nature of human beings.
Yeah.
We fuck other humans, period, of the opposite sex.
Right.
That's a campaign slogan.
God, I hope
harming animals.
I am giving them so much fodder.
No, I hear that. Megazero saying, I don't believe being drunk is excuse. I don't know if you're watching the Andros video, but Andros in his video tells him to debate himself jokingly. Yeah, and I'm not saying you thought it was an excuse. I wasn't arguing against you, Megazero. I was just saying in general. But yeah, no, Nick Andros, another person that I should have you watch if I'm not on or even when I'm on.
Yeah.
But he makes some good stuff. I believe it's Nick Andros who did the Mudahar stuff earlier this year. But I could be wrong about that.
No.
Megazero said, and YMS is another 14 pages response to Andrew saying he's still. Yeah, exactly. I knew he still agreed with it.
Can we just take all of his long responses, put it into like a book, and then just sell it?
Very consistent on 14 pages, by the way. Very consistent on 14 pages. Is he signaling something here? No.
Well, I mean, 7's a really important number to the commies and the Marxists. So if you just double,
no,
there you go.
1488 with the Nazi.
Oh my God! Just stop that. No,
I'm fucking around.
I won't even go that far.
That they wouldn't be harmed through any other non-sexual activity, you know. To suggest that there's no such thing as consensual human / animal sex is to be the most naive person on the fucking planet. Dogs try to hump your fucking leg.
Oh my!
That's all the evidence I need.
Oh my God!
I don't have to have sex with an animal to know that.
So real quick, with that being his basis, right? Because a dog is instinctually trying to do something to mark his territory, and it's instinct. It's not choice.
Mm-hmm.
If a child then starts to show sexual desire without knowing what it really is, right? Because pre-puberty, they don't know what they're doing. Would it then be in his eyes okay to do all the evidence he needs that kid is okay with it? Like,
yeah, it's a genuine question to ask. Also, Megazero saying, wait, do you guys know about Dark Viper AU? I don't know about everything that's gone on with Dark Viper, but I do know of Dark Viper. Yeah, I think I may have him confused with another person a whole bunch, like most of the time when I see his name, but I know of Dark Viper. Which
Megazero, I am not as deep into the YouTube.
Alex is not versed with this shit at all.
No,
David is torturing me. This is me bringing him towards
Yes, this is David hating me.
Yes.
That's all this is, Megazero.
Animals don't have the same type of reservations that human beings do when it comes to sex. If it feels good, they're probably okay with it. If they try to bite...
What are you talking about? Animals don't fuck for pleasure.
And on top of that, we have become a Western society that says that having one partner is a better way. Human beings have fucked anything that's walked before Western society has become what it is. You look at back in like fucking the ancient times, you have Alexander the Great fucking everything that walks.
Genghis Khan. Yeah, 14 million. Yes, okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, got it.
But it's like, this argument too, where it's like, well, the animals, they don't discriminate. Like back in the day, they didn't either. It's only Western society that's kind of planted the flag of Christianity, saying that monogamy is the way to go, and that's how we've been getting there. So, Jesus Christmas, he's a gangster rival of MS-13.
Probably a sign that they're not okay with it. So the argument that, oh, you can't tell if it's consenting or not, even though it's clearly enjoying itself.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Did you see when Cenk Uygur talked about fucking a horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that video? That's one of the funniest videos. This is just the whole. This is just it all over again. Anna need to be there to tell YMS to shut the fuck up like she was with Chank.
That's the reason why Phil Labonte never truly wants to have Chank on the show, because he will not let him go on Timcast. Because he will not let it go that Chank admitted to wanting to fuck a horse. He's like, I don't care how many times this guy says anything that's even semi-based. I never want to talk to him because he admits to wanting to fuck a horse, and that's a line I cannot cross.
And it was just okay. We'll get to this, but that's an incredible video.
Such bullshit. I can't believe people. I can't believe how much of society is just dictated by people saying, I don't like it, or ick, that's gross, or they're not.
That is a perfectly acceptable argument.
Shame is a good thing.
It is a perfectly acceptable argument for people to say, that's fucked up, that's gross, we don't want that here. No matter what kind of fucking logical argument you're trying to make, no one fucking cares about it.
And that's kind of how society's always been, right?
Yes.
That is fucking disgusting. We do not want that around.
That's how people determine what they want around them.
Oh my God.
Not a part of my tribe. It's disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. Human-animal sex is not nearly as disgusting as the mentality that discriminates against people who have never abused animals that are attracted to animals. Zoophilia laws. I'll say this again. I went on this same rant in like 20 other videos.
Oh my God.
Zoophilia laws are laws that exist that only affect people that are consensually having sex with animals without abusing them. Animal abuse laws already exist.
This is wild to me.
He's making a gun argument law.
He's making a gun argument.
He's making a gun law argument for fucking animals.
And it's like this whole entire argument falls flat on its face with the fact that he's saying that animals can consent. Like, that's the thing. You can't get past any of it with like, because it's all abuse. It's all abuse. Anytime you fuck an animal or let an animal fuck you, it's abuse, period. Like, there is no question about it. It is not normal. It is wrong. That animal does not want to fuck you, nor do it want you fucking them. Like, there is no way that is a thing and okay, ever.
If
look at how he's being stared at right now. The game is even like, dude, calm down. Like, stop it. You're digging yourself a hole that you will not get out of years later. Silent Hill 2 is trying to warn him right now.
Even by saying it's gross to those who say ick, that's gross.
Actually, yes, it does work out that way, because if someone singularly, or even a smaller group, decides to say ick, it's gross to something, but the bigger part of the tribe says no, like, what are you doing? Like, this is actually okay. That's how things move along, and that's how we decide, okay, who is going to do what. Alex has decided to leave, and this video is all about him. Okay,
I'm here.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And then the thing is, too, it's like societal shifts will occur that even if the overarching tribe or group or society says, fuck you, we don't think it's gross, if it eventually does become a thing that is a problem, then it will weed itself out, and that society will either change or disappear.
Yeah.
Because if it is actually gross and wrong, then eventually a better society will rise.
Yeah. Comment saying he got a hard disc. He probably does at this point, talking about it, to be quite honest with you. Okay, let's keep going.
If somebody had sex with an animal and the courts determined
Rob, stop showing this.
By somebody
he did put a skip. He did put a skip thing of in case we wanted
sex with that animal, then they would already go to jail over animal abuse laws. Laws that exist against bestiality or zoophilia literally only affect people who were not abusing the animal. So if somebody sucks a dog's dick, or if somebody
oh my God,
like bends over and a dog starts fucking their butt and they get caught, like, even if they just didn't move or whatever, even if they just like lubed up and let the dog do what it wanted to do or something.
Oh my God.
And they got caught and the dog clearly wasn't abused and everybody in the courtroom determined that there was no abuse taking place, they would go to jail. That's what those laws are for.
Taking
That's
the
what those
road
laws are
trip
for.
Joke, the joke in Road Trip, where he's like, if you put peanut butter on your balls and every dog lick it off, you're not gay because it's your dog. Like, this is taking that joke to the next level, and it's not a joke to him.
Yeah, and he's saying if they find that no abuse happened, no, they're going to find that there was abuse. That's the whole purpose of that law.
And the way he set it up when he's like, if you just happen to be bending over and that dog starts fucking your ass, and all you did was lube your asshole up.
Lubed up a bit.
Oh my god!
Your normal afternoon where you just lube up while you're.
This was already really weird without the examples, and the examples made it like if you just happen to suck your dog. Like, ah!
Disgusting to see that people are openly willing to send people to jail for literally victimless crimes.
His fans soon.
Oh my god. All right, so Caveat Ty's coming in saying, you quick, go ahead, Dave. I'm saying the phrase is self-contradictory. Saying it's gross to say things are gross is in turn saying something is gross. It's like those who judge others when they judge others. I see what you're saying there. I get what you're saying. But still, you can call gross shit gross while somebody thinks that something else is gross and it still may be gross.
Start linking bestiality porn in his chats.
Don't post that shit in chat. Don't post links. I'm pretty sure certain states have laws against that, so I don't want.
Because it's wrong.
I don't want any of that porn in this chat. Animated porn, that's okay, but I would ask that mods would regulate to make sure. I didn't even click on the link, so I don't know if what you posted.
So
was
the
legit or
fucked
not,
up
but
thing, Dave, it was always a joke back in the day. There was the Mr. Hands video, which was on YouTube, which is the Wild West of YouTube when no one gave a fuck, and Mr. Hands was meant to be a joke about how fucking weird people are, where it was the fucking horse.
That was a real video.
It was a real video, but it was meant to like show like the extremeness and how fucking weird people are. And then there was the one guy that put it on YouTube that died. I think it was Mr. Hands that died.
Mr. Hands died.
Yeah, Mr. Hands died.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like, we made fun of that shit. There was a time in this world where it was okay to make fun of that shit. And it still is okay to make fun of it and shame people. And you know what? Here's the thing. Again, while I don't think YMS is a bad faith actor, he should be shamed. And he should be made fun of. And he should know that what he believes is incorrect.
That's why I'm having us watch a RobsMedia video because I think it's a good thing.
I'm happy to pile on.
I'm just saying. No actual animal porn in my chat, please. I don't want that shit.
This speech about animal consent goes on for another 10 minutes.
Holy shit!
It's absurd. I won't play the whole thing for time's sake, but I promise you, no context is being cut. I will link the full video down below. It starts at 40 minutes in. This isn't him joking around or something. He legitimately gets pissed at one point.
Seriously, the world is fucked up. The world is so fucked up. We eat and kill animals. We are discriminating against people, and the only reason that people hold a different standard to it is because they're attracted to something that other people aren't. And
this whole argument is retarded.
Absolutely,
because the thing is, you have to, if you to survive, you need to eat things, and part of humans eat meat. Like that's part of it. We are meat eaters. We eat meat, we eat veggies, we eat both. We kill them and eat them to survive. You do not need to fuck them to survive. There is nothing about fucking them that helps push the human race forward. You cannot procreate with these things. Our whole entire desire for sex is to do it and to continue our human existence. Mr. Hands was like Meat Spin. You sent it to your friends to mess with them. Yes, and Meat Spin. So Meat Spin was, I remember the next one after them was Two Girls, One Cup. That's the most, and the Human Centipede was another one.
One guy, one jar.
One guy, one jar. And listen, Meat Spin was always the funniest because, especially when I was in college, if somebody was dumb enough to leave their laptop open or unlocked, you just threw Meat Spin on, and it counted at how many times you watched the dick go in a circle with "You spin me right round, baby, right round." It was, listen, there were better days, man.
yes, and I remember like Penn Island when you would tell people to go to Penn Island.
Yes, or WhiteHouse.com. Go to WhiteHouse.com, everybody.
Anyway, I'm passionate about it because it's huge discrimination going on right now.
Here's Adam's response to someone asking how his logic is any different from that of a pedophile. It's really fucking vile, and I don't want to risk my video getting age restricted by reading it. I know the term lolcow gets overused, but I do genuinely think of him as one. Adam has the mindset that he's one response away from owning the haters.
Yes.
People like me, Oscar, Nicholas Diorio, and others who've covered the story. But the more he responds, the worse the situation gets for him. He won't ever back down. He'll keep justifying his past statements of a slightly different coat of paint each time. Most of his YouTuber buddies aren't going to back him up.
Is this what you become? Is this what you become?
Go watch the video. You should still be able to find a video. Go watch the video, Caveat Ties. Go look for it.
100% fine. 2 girls, 1 cup. There is, listen, it is 2 girls that are very passionate about what they're engaging in, okay?
Yeah, they are.
They are very passionate and they are very dedicated.
Yes.
And the crazy part thing, Dave, is now if that was created, I think everyone would fully believe that that's AI.
Yes.
There was nothing AI about it.
Yes.
Not a single thing AI. Now, there is the rumor that it wasn't the substance, that it was actually molded out of chocolate.
Which is a possibility.
I don't
believe it either.
Especially back again, the internet was wild. And there's German Scheiser videos, as we found out from South Park. So, run my Scheiser. Okie dokie.
Up on this, which I bet is extremely blackpilling for him right now. In fact, the only YouTubers I've seen stick up for him are Destiny and Mr. Miss Manchi He. Boblax doesn't even...
Which, I know you know a little bit about Destiny. You know enough. Yeah. You don't know about Boblax. Boblax. No. Oh man, that's another one that's another rabbit hole.
I can't take Destiny seriously because I don't know if something happened to his jaw, but the way his mouth moves when he talks, that whole side to side thing, like I don't know if he has a thing, so I don't want to like fully make fun of him. Right? I don't know an idea. I don't know if maybe he did abuse and still is, or maybe he did and he's recovered, or because that is sometimes possibly a side effect, right? So I don't want to fully, but it's just something about it's distracting.
I would say you don't stream the way he did / does for how long he does without actually just using things.
Possibly.
It's and huge cuck, 60 gigs. So fuck it.
Could have had his jaw dislocated a few times.
Well, no, I doubt that actually. Caveat said, I actually don't know, nor do I want to know. That's better for your health. It is.
You know what? No. After tonight, Caveat Eyes, go watch it. That is your homework assignment, and I want to know what you think about it on next stream.
Agree with Adam, by the way. He's only in support because he has a massive hate boner against Nick, which is hopefully the only boner he has right now. Much of this drama has been swept up by this Olivia person, Adam's top Janny, who runs the Highlights channel and moderates his subreddit.
Hey everyone, Olivia here. Thanks for watching.
It's the white snow candy.
This voice, dude. This voice. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say about this voice?
Everyone.
What am I supposed to say about this voice, dude?
White snow nose candy.
Yeah. It's either that or
Nate saying the reason why Destiny does meth mouse because he has a speech impediment. Is it a speech impediment like Joe Biden had one, or is it a real one? I don't know.
It might be it. It might be it. I don't trust it.
Smoking Gent. AOL discs, laugh out loud.
You said nope, not watch.
Damn it, Caveat. You have one job. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to go back quick. I need to hear this shit.
Moderates his subreddit.
Hey everyone, Olivia here. Thanks for watching.
He reminds me.
It sounds like a joke voice. This is the parody voice you would make if you were to make fun of someone.
There was a cartoon character that had that voice sounding like I forget what it's from. Forget what it's from, but there was a character that said it. Smoking Gent saying Foxy Lady. Listen, that ain't no lady.
Ain't no lady.
Ain't no lady. Smoking Gent. That ain't no lady. If you want to go talk to Foxu, go watch Kirsha. Okay, Kirsha is Foxu. All right, that is the crazy fox lady. Keep going with whatever.
As always.
This is who I'm in drama with, by the way. They're the person who put together that GoFundMe to buy Adam his Scar sex doll. They spent the last several weeks removing Reddit posts discussing the drama, while also posting cringe shit like this. This person is trying to push Adam into discussing politics, as if that went well the last time he went on EFAP. According to them...
Wait, hold on. Adam went on EFAP?
He's been on EFAP a bunch, but this is before.
When he was just really like a movie reviewer, and they were bringing him on to talk movies.
Saying his son is a severe one, and Destiny has said it. Okay, all right, okay.
Listen, like I said, that's why I didn't want to like fully. I just said it's like weird at times to see it, like, and it's hard to like. But that's why I said I didn't want to fully.
You can't unsee it once you start seeing it.
Can't, and I didn't want to fully poke fun at him because I do like, even though he's a piece of shit and he's an asshole and deserves all the hate, but two tails, no lady. Mega Zero saying it reminds me of pan pizza. All right, go ahead, keep going.
I'm just a right-wing homophobe attacking Adam over harmless thought crimes, describing my video as a nothing burger. Yet if it was a nothing burger, these two golems wouldn't be responding like this. And Adam can keep responding, but don't expect me to do the same. Cause surprisingly, I have other things to do than argue with this mentally unstable loser. So in conclusion, this guy is gay, he jerks off to lion dick, he thinks it's okay for people to fornicate with animals, and he's willing to slander anyone who talks about it. He deserves all the hate he's getting right now. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Adam, I'm glad I ruined your vacation. I'm glad I lived in your head rent-free for weeks. I mentally raped you, buddy.
RobsMedia just raped me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
After some of the shit you and your fans have said about me, I'm glad to hear that your wrists were in excruciating pain while you typed out your essays. You deserve it.
I've thought long and hard about this, and with cyberbullying, you kind of can't really stop it if you don't know who it's coming from, but my best advice, just ignore them!
Listen to Cool Cat, YMS. Listen to Cool Cat.
Oh my god. So Mega Zero saying, Diorio, watch the video already if you want to give that a watch and not waste 9 hours.
Yeah.
It's a good possibility that we do.
Diorio is another person. I try to give you not long ones, but honestly, we could do long ass streams of this shit. It's so much fun.
Nate G saying he's also on copious amounts of pharma. He deserves the shit he gets. Just doesn't work. He enjoys humility. Okay. Yeah. Listen, like I said, I don't mind hating on Destiny for his idiotic takes, for the fact that he's just a giant piece of shit of a human. But even if you're a giant piece of shit of a human, if you have a legitimate medical thing, I'm not going to make fun of you for that. But, you know, whatever. But overall, Dave, ruining my life as always. I appreciate you being a piece. You know what, though? This one was more palatable because I already knew, and it was easier to make fun of him.
But it was a continuation of what you already saw. So I was like, well, we have to do this. It's from RobsMedia. It's another part of it. So
Cool Cat saves the day. Cool Cat
does save the day.
Listen to Cool Cat. But I mean, I'm happy that we were able to salvage something. I'm pissed that not pissed, but I'm upset that we couldn't get it going with SideEFFect. I thought we were having a good conversation. We will. He'll get a better setup. I mean, listen, SideEFFect, you're in a fucking studio. I'm pretty sure that you can get a better setup. Okay. Okay.
We will need to do more of this. Like I said, it might have to be a side thing whenever you have a chance to stream, whenever I do.
yes, it may be. Oh my god, I don't know why you hate me so much. Like I don't actually understand what I did to you. I thought I was a good older brother. I thought I did good things for you, and here you are. There you are. I just want to give a shout out. So SideEFFect obviously was here. I want to give a shout out to him again. Everybody, when he drops new music, please, we'll be promoting it here. Go give him a listen. He's one of our good friends. We've known him quite literally forever. He's like a little brother to me, like a brother to David. And on top of that, I want to give a shout out to Birdland, which is his studio, Birdland Studio over there, the one he works out of. They work with legitimate talent that you've heard all around, Tory Lanez, OVO, to just name a few and things like that. So definitely go and give them a look, support SideEFFect when he comes out with new stuff and things like that. And we didn't get to go into the fact that he basically helped put together a whole movie. So when we have more information on that release date and stuff, and obviously we'll try and get SideEFFect back on in like a few weeks and chop it up with him as long as he has a better thing going on. We can make that work. Maybe in 2 weeks, maybe we'll just bring him back on and we'll say, fuck it, we'll do it. So yeah, no, that's that caveat I saying being a piece of shit is a medical thing. I mean, Bono, according to South Park, is the biggest piece of shit known to man.
That is true.
But then Randy had to outdo him. I made a good amount of South Park references because I haven't watched South Park in years.
Yeah, you made a lot of them.
They were listen. South Park is culturally relevant almost at all times, even when the episodes aren't great. It's still culturally relevant.
That's fair.
So, Dave, is there anything else you want to talk about? We are almost 2 hours deep tonight.
No, I think that's good for tonight. We got to have that continuation there. We got to listen to more of his arguments.
What arguments? They're the same ones, just rehashed and terrible.
I'll figure out the next video that you're gonna have to watch to learn about another cow or another group of people. I guess we'll see.
Torturing me, but I do want to give a shout out. I'm wearing Jeff's shirt here. Jeff the Fly. We didn't talk about how he got his victory in his last fight. That he absolutely fucked his individual up again, as the Fly does. So Jeff is moving up in the ranks.
Pro boxer, Fairfax, Virginia.
Yeah, pro boxer, Fairfax, ranked in the top. Was he top 50 right now in the
I think he might be top 75.
I thought it was top 50 in his weight class that he got into there. So, but regardless, he's a legitimate boxer. We're going to be seeing big things from him. So shout out to Jeff the Fly. Amazing. Outside of that, Dave, I don't think we have anything else. I think you have tortured me enough.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for witnessing this.
I appreciate Caveat Ties, Nate, Smoking Jet, Mega Zero for dropping in. We appreciate you, Mega Zero. I know I've definitely seen you on some of the other streams dropping in and leaving some stuff. So we appreciate the love and you jumping in here and saying hello. And we're here every Wednesday night. So come and drop in. What does deep mean? I refuse. Anyway. We appreciate everyone out there wherever you watch from: YouTube, Facebook, X, Kick, Twitch. No, we're not on Twitch. Rumble. I'm on Twitch on my other podcast, not this one.
We should go on Twitch at this point if you can electrocute your dog and get away with it.
Jesus Christ! Do you want to talk about that really quick before we go? I only saw the outskirts of what fucking Hassan did.
So it very much. It's not fully confirmed, but it very much seems like he shocked his fucking dog for getting out of the spot behind him in frame. It very much seems like that,
like electric collar shock, like
like a shock collar.
Just because that's the only reason, not for obedience, not for learning purposes, but
just
to be a piece
left,
of shit.
The dog left her. I don't know the dog.
Whatever,
I think the name is. But the dog left the spot that it was laying in behind him in frame. And he seemed to reach for something when the dog left. The dog yelped, and then, dog got back to where it was. So I don't know. It definitely does seem like he just shocked the dog just for leaving its spot in frame.
I'm not going to make excuses for Hassan, but if there's a reason why, if the dog's a mischievous piece of shit and it's learning,
I think it's just because he wants it in that spot in camera frame, just so he has his dog there.
Probably using it as a prop. Unfortunately, and listen, if animal control goes in and finds out that listen, this is gonna be like when Capone went down for taxes. If this is the reason why Hassan goes down for animal abuse, for just being a giant piece of shit in every which way in his life, then so be it. As long as Hassan gets his comeuppance and that fucking Twitch's baby boy can finally get removed for something, maybe Twitch will take action against him. Maybe they won't sit there and allow him and all that shit.
Don't have the consensual sex in dog coffee.
Ask maybe Adam might want to have a conversation with Hassan about his dog.
Yeah.
Your movie sucks, and Hassan should do a stream together so he could be like, "So is your dog presenting?" I can show you the mating ritual of that exact species to know if it wants it. Fucking hate these people. Anyway, we're getting out of here. I hate you, Dave. Anyway, you can find us everywhere at the Alex Questa Show. We appreciate everyone that watch. If you listen to this shit show, I'm sorry.
It's all my brainchild. That's my fault.
David hates me. That's it. That's all that comes down to. David hates me. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for listening. We'll be back next week. I don't think. Do we have a guest? I don't think we have a guest next week. Maybe I'll be tortured again. Who the fuck knows?
Very good.
We'll figure out something. Nate G, call the Paw Patrol. No, do not send the Paw Patrol anywhere near Adam. No.
Or Hassan. the battle of the century.
I mean, I'd rather, as fucked up as this is, I'd rather have the dog get shocked a little than fucked.
Yes.
On the scales,
I think that's a cold take.
Yes, but still. All right, everyone, we're getting out of here. I'll see you guys later. David, I'll see you in 2 weeks,
Yes.
right? All right. Later.